Well, I tell you what, this has been some adventure. All I know is I feel like I'm sort of back in my own time. Everyone's acting sort of prehistoric. Yes, prehistoric. I've even got a chain on my head to keep all the nonsense in. It's unbelievable. And here, I'm dying. I have to wear one of these masks. It's bloody awful. Awful, I tell you. Everything's changed. Public transport. Lots of people can go and come and do what they want. Yes, yes. What are those big white things called? I don't know. They look like moving buildings, sort of. Blocks, big blocks. We built the structures with back, a year, 365 cycles ago or something. Correct. Maybe a bit more. But I tell you, this mask business, I'm not even at the Mardi Gras. Not even at the Mardi Gras. I tell you, that's a boat trip. Really, that is. That's a big boat trip. So now everyone has to wear these masks. Hello, Kat. Hello, Linda Ferroyan. Who's Ruth? I don't know who Ruth is, actually. I've just come here, and everything's odd. I have to wear these masks, like I said. Can I take it off? It's rather stifling under these things. You sort of lose depth perception as well. You get out of one of those rolly car things. I don't drive. I think I'd probably kill a horse or something, or mow down a cow, or bash into a den of chickens. Den of chickens? I don't know if that's right. Sorry, the time travel really stuffed me up a bit. All right. Well, it's too hot under here. I'm bloody sweating like some sort of a sauna boy. Oh, good evening. So, yes. Lots of fun and games. Definitely. Fun. And Laurie's here. Hello, Laurie. So the trick of tonight's game is, so apparently, according to my faculties, which are not many, I seem to have recalled the name of Senator Claudette. But I'm not quite sure yet. It all depends on how this evening goes. Right. Hey. So this is totally random, as you can see. Yes, I love it. And then they tell me I can talk into this microphone. Or actually, I don't know if this one's working, but let's give it a try, yes? Great stuff. So apparently, your supreme leader is going to be addressing his people. Right. Well, apparently I'm not one of them because I'm from long ago. And I have a chain on my head preventing me from breaking open and all my little knickknacks falling out. Right. So who is here? Right. Yes, I mentioned. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, dear. Yes, Queen Elizabeth, I'm sure. Yes. I'm sure from another country we deal. I keep changing the accent. We can always do a Scottish one. Or how about an Irish? I don't know, right? Oh, look at that! The Chinese lady brought me some tea! Oh, that's lovely! Yay! Okay. It just needs to be prettier. I need to put something on it. I know. 1 second. I'll give it a kiss. Oh, it didn't come off. Maybe this side. Oh, look at that! It's made a lightning bolt. Isn't that marvelous? Isn't that lovely? I suddenly feel happier. I don't have some funny thing on top of my head. Isn't that amazing? Right. Oh, and looky, what's this? This is tons of fun. Tonight, I'm going to try it. It's got something written in your language. I seem to have known. I was walking down the street, and I think I saw one of these sticking out of someone's loincloth. It was rather crazy. So anyway, oh, look at that. And it's on both sides. So if you a lefty, that's apparently, and a righty, you can still see the picture. Twice! That's fantastic. Give us a like if you like. Give us an up if you don't. But all right, it's tea time. Oh, and look. Oh, look at that colour. Isn't that colour amazing, love? Oh, and the smell. You can just taste it and steam it. So good. I'm wondering if it's a bit hot. I think it is. All right. Bottoms up, lasses and laddies. Lovely. Bit bland. I should have put more of the red stuff in it. All right. So let's see. Nicolene is here. Hello, darling. So lovely to see you. Lovely. Yes, the world is a bit... I remember a time we were going to do a game night. I sort of forgot what those were all about. You have a board and you have multiple players. And I had friends over. Oh, don't tell anyone. Don't you dare. Else I'll get into trouble with the Gestapo. Yes, the Gestapo. Or who they think they're Gestapo. That's a Gestapo. Where's my chain? I think I need my chain. Where'd it go? Poof! Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hello, I'm back. Yes, isn't that fantastic? Right, I think it keeps all the other people in. Okay, right. What do you think? Yes, no, should I just start singing again in total random song? Keeps me balanced, all chained up. Then I can be like, I can obey stuff. I can obey. Yes, I have my chain on my head. Sort of keeps me all together. Right. So, don't burst your stitches. No, don't do that. Don't you dare do that. That is an order. Padawan Lore. We do not accept things like that. Not at all. Right. Now, I've got nothing in front of me. All I see are the people. Fantastic. All right. What else are we doing? All I know is that, what did I say? Yes, your supreme leader or something. Apparently, lots of people, and people I've met, did vote for the party, if you call it that. What's so fun about that? I don't actually see anything being a party these days at all. You? No, me neither. And I like to party. I like to party. I don't do... Oh, wait. No, there must be something wrong. It's coming off again. Hey, men, and I'm sweating. Yeah, I'm like in Durban in December. Shoo-wee! It's these lights. I tell you, these lights are killing me. I'm like a stuffed piggy in Georgia. Right. Okay, wait. I want to save the comments. Apparently, there are comments. I need my glasses. Alrighty. And I think lots of people didn't know that I'm on. I don't know. We didn't do it. Lately, everybody's doing these 30-minute pre-warnings, which are fantastic. Makes me feel I need to get more organized. Organized. That's all. You know that feeling when you walk out and you get to your car and you realize, bugger, I've left something. It's a bloody pain. I need a fan. I know I have one somewhere. Ronald, darling, I need my fan. Oh, wait, look, I've got all of them right here. Oh, hello, everybody. All right. Oh, if someone can message Herman and tell him I'd like to have a word. Or maybe the man, no. All right, he had a long day today. Maybe someone else would like to come and say hello. Any takers? Come and join. It's totally safe space, this. Totally. You cannot get any nuttier. And no one can embarrass themselves more. But I think I either need to take off my heart socks, because I honestly feel like I'm going to break open. You never know, I might do a dance and then, yeah. Whew, okay. Look, I put on my finest robes, yes? Senator Claudette, at your service. All right, so, What's the time now? What time did we start? Minion. Right, so we started at 2 minutes past the dial on that side. And the Dominus. Right. Right. Yes. Somebody ask me something, please. You know, my time is valuable. But I could suppose, wouldn't that be the joke? Our time is valuable, and we get hoarded around from month to month like it means nothing. Like, let's just cancel this decade, this year, after the 20th time. What an absolute balmy loony disaster. Speaking of which, where is it? I don't see it anywhere. Not anywhere. Maybe I don't go to the right places, but I am seeing a rather lot of hungry, cross faces. But so, yes. Oh, again, I think I'm going into that female time. My golly gosh. Mr. Minion over there, open the hole in the wall. I'd like some air. Just, it's awfully stifling. All right. Cat. Ronald is probably eating rolls of poppy seeds, sucking them between his teeth. I see. Yes, Ronald, you're very right. What seeds are those? The sesame kind or the sunflower? I find the sunflower quite enjoyable, though you get it all like a budgie. It all gets sort of stuck in the top of your tongue. Right, all right. Hoody ho, hoody ho. By the way, I watched a fantastic show the other day. The woman's name eludes me now. Not a Judy Garland, a Julie Andrews. Do you remember Julie Andrews? She was in a fantastic production called Mary Poppins. Hello, Mary Poppins. The good one, the old one. Yeah, and won't you believe, on Netflix, this crazy stuff. I'm so addicted. Well, when I really can't sleep, I watch it and I fall asleep and I don't really mind. She-Ra on Netflix. On Netflix. I remember seeing She-Ra used to visit her man, Queen Man, He-Man. Yes, and she used to go and visit him, and it was all good, And they used to have a toss and a tumble. I'm not quite sure. I think he was his sister or something. But in this story, you find out who she was before she knew He-Man, and it's quite amazing, and the animation and the humor is spectacular. So if you've got young children over the age of 7 and you feel like doing something together while you randomly do your tax return, which I don't even know if it's happening, should I even bother? It's all been bloody stolen! Stolen! Anyway, all right. Let's see here. All right. I look down, I look up, I don't know where to look. Only a Mad Hatter's tea party now, 100%. Where's my lovely mug? Don't you just love this? I find it rather interesting. Is that all these creatures want in this time? I remember the last time you were just grateful to get a slice of bread and, obviously a good whipping. That's what my Ronald used to always say. Give a good slave a whipping. Oh, yes, back in my day. I don't quite know what decade I'm from. I'm too much of a senator to recognise that. I don't know, so my boy knows. My little minion knows exactly what year it is in, or where we are. Right. So, I'm just closing. I tell you, all these buttons, it's quite exciting. Makes you practice for more buttons. Your own. Ha ha ha. All right. Righto. Okay, what is happening? So I saw something in orange over there. Hang on. Yes. Well, would anyone like to join me? You oaks, really. No one is wanting to join me. And I must keep you all here entertained. But at least I can look like this. Or like this. Oh dear, there goes the change. Isn't it lovely? Lovely, lovely, lovely. I miss the good old days where you used to smile at people. You can still smile with your eyes, but mine seem to terrify. So there we go. I just hope that no one obeys. No one obeys. If you're old and sick and infirm, sadly you have your family, the people you love, and the good relationships have lasted over time to keep you in steadfast rhyme. However, for the rest of us, I would very much like to go out and about and sprout a lout. Yes, wouldn't that be fun? I don't even know what a lout is. I think it's a lazy sod. Yes, like these people that seem to be supreme leaders of this little place that's got such potential. All the minerals in the world, right at our fingertips. And guess what happens? We sell our minerals and our resources, and they go to far off places and they get turned into magical gadgets and things. And guess what we do? We buy them straight back. We take money, our hard-earned money, and pay tax on that. And we buy back our own goods that we could have been making. Because apparently it helps commerce. Bottoms up. I see we have someone who is feeling quite anxious. I'm sure it will be fine. And if you do happen to have this little tickle, and it might be quite a serious tickle, I wish you a most speedy recovery and God's prayers, and know that all will be well. Yes, I haven't had the chance yet. I've come into contact with several people, and I am still here and functioning. And I was told my BMI is over 35%. So I don't know if anyone knows what that means, but that means I'm apparently a high-risk candidate. And my blood type is not of an O nature, it's of another nature, and which is also susceptible to said disaster. And I'm not making light of this. I'm making light of this situation, and we're all accepting. But you know, it was good this week. This week I saw more bodies on the roads. I saw more people interacting and doing things and being in their cars and doing lots of things. I could barely find parking at the one place I went to, and I felt elated by it. I was like, oh, yes, people are going back to normal, which is the way it should be. Yes. Right. So, Southern Metalhead says, obey. Well, considering I was expelled 3 times, I don't think obey is in my vocab. Yebo! Backwards. Have you ever thought about that one? I mean, I love South Africa. I found this little chap in the bookshelf over there. I remember reading it, and I'm actually, oh, good gosh, there's still the sticker on it from when I was at school. All right. And there are some fantastic things in this book. But this gentleman was South Africa's most highly respected author. Reviews the formative years of his life, from his formal education, upbringing in Natal, to the publication of his highly acclaimed novel, Cry the Beloved Country, in 1948. The son of a strict Christa Delphinian, is that right? Christa Delphinian parents, Alan Paton grew up to despise his father's use of violence to assert authority and, as a result, developed a deep love of human freedom and dignity. During the 13 years he spent as principal of Kloof Reformatory for young black offenders, he was able to demonstrate that through liberal reforms rather than violent punishment, the young criminal can be educated and rehabilitated. Under his auspices, fences were replaced with gardens, respect took the place of fear, his radical approach often brought him into conflict and the prison staff, but their disapproval served only to strengthen his views on apartheid. Did I miss something? His radical approach often brought him into conflict with the prison staff, but their disapproval served only to strengthen his views on apartheid. The experiences recounted here were to inspire his profoundly moving and haunting Cry the Beloved Country. Other books, get a pen and paper, people. Debbie, go home. Swear I heard someone shout that the other day from a balcony. Journey continued. Too late. The Falarope. I hope I got that right. Towards the mountain. Those are all of his books. 4 books there, and I'm sure many more. And give him a Google. But yeah, amazing. Oh, I hear Kat's coming on to join me. Top of the hat to you, love. All right, let's get the party started. Is she calling in? Are we bringing her on? What? I don't understand. So then, Kat, you've got to Skype. What's it, minion? What do you do to join the chat? Sorry. Well, Kat, you've got my number. You could just phone. But no, we want you on screen, darling. Yes, I want you on screen. Hat and all. Maybe top coat. Apparently it's quite windy where you are. Yes. Cheers. Bottoms up, people. Ah, right. Anyway, I'm waiting. Is this going... What does that mean? I don't know how to. Skype, darling. Skype. Yes? Who is there? Lauren Bierkus in this. Who's that? Did I miss a name? La 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 la, sycamore tree, dream a little dream. Hello.
Am I on?
Yes, you are.
Wow, amazing.
Yes, it is. Hang on 1 second. Well done. All good in the day's work. We're not on, if you look at the live thingy, we're not on yet. I don't know quite what's happening. It's like everything nowadays. You don't know what's happening. You know, it was so amazing. I was walking to my car, just done all my shopping, dashed, and all of a sudden, vroom, made a sunny noise like that. And I was left in the darkness. I couldn't put my hand in front of my face. I was in a shopping mall. What are you drinking, darling?
All the time. All the time. Don't worry, darling. We understand. We
I got quite fright.
You look beautiful tonight.
Oh, you're so kind. This whole thing, I put it on from time to time, yeah. Kind of like strange sometimes.
Well, we have to spice things up.
Tell anyone. What? Cat, the man says turn your screen that way. Okay, get ready to flip. Oh, there you go. Magic stuff.
And now what?
Now it's better, apparently. Now it looks better on the screen. Oh, okay. All right, so what were you up to today? Where was the weather? I want to hear about the weather, the temperature, the taste of the air. Urine count? Normal? Color? Never mind. Ignore that the latter. Let's hear what you have to say.
Today, about the weather. About the weather.
No, we don't need to talk about weather. What do you like to talk about?
Okay. Little literature, we can. I'm happy to. You're very good at it. You introduced a beautiful book there.
Thank
I like
you.
that. That's
good.
Intriguing. I love your playwriting. I love your ability to take a character and twist it and shape it and make it something beautiful. I love that. I think you're doing something great there.
I'm having a hot flash. I do. I think I'm having those lady things. I'm feeling awfully hot. It's all good. It's all good.
Don't worry. It's not just lady things. I think it's most people things. It's being in the spotlight. It's cool. So when you get put into a spotlight, the adrenaline starts to rush and your emotions start to flow, and then you try to shine and shining is like the sun, and it's beautiful. You must be proud of it.
Thank you. I'm just a bit unhinged. I must be honest.
Unhinged? Why? What? Why? Why would you be unhinged? What's unhinging you?
No, actually, it's a great, great time. It's an app. Well, you know, there's so many things to be grateful for. See, I don't know if I'm coming or going. I feel like a bit of a crazy space movie. But
all of us, we're all doing that. We're all unhinged at the moment. I mean, yesterday I was unhinged. I was in a state of, oh, we are going into load shedding. No, we're not. We are actually not. And we understand why it's beautiful to be confident when things are going normal. And when things do not go normal, people lose their confidence. So,
yeah, they like their terra firma. They like to know what tomorrow can bring for them. I think people like the predictability. People are creatures of habit.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, and our habits been yes, and our habits have been exploded because of
exactly. And see, that's where I actually thrive. That's my happy ground. I love unpredictability. I love spontaneity. I love things that change quickly. But not many people can cope in that situation. And you've got to understand those people. Most people can't. And that's the thing that you have to be very gentle and very careful about, I think.
Yeah, it's very hard. Yeah, I'm sometimes not so gentle, I think. Listen, I was born 3 months prem. I have no patience. None.
Well, neither do I. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just tired. At least some good things did happen. Yesterday, I got to see my mother, and my friend Laurie came back from hospital this morning, or this morning, I'm not too sure, and she's well, and I hope good, and I hope not in too much pain. So, Laurie, are you still? Hey, look, Herman. I always say Herman because I read it's like a he-man. It's like Herman, like it's the new pronoun, post-noun, something for whatever you want to be, you know. Herman Ruth. Good grief, what happened to Ruth? Who's Ruth? I'm Senator Claudette. And if you'd like to join us, Sir Herman, I don't know if we can. Miss Minion, where's my stick? Oh, look what I found. Look what it does. It's a magic stick.
What is that? Oh, it's a pretend cigarette.
No, it's not a pretend.
It's a real cigarette. Like, you're getting, like, dust coming out of it.
It's an e-cigarette.
Oh, cool.
With CBD in it. I don't know what I have to ask my son to read the tiny writing on the box because I can't read it myself. In fact, I've lost my spectacles.
So it's got liquid in there.
The light.
Like as vape stuff.
Sort of, yes. But I find yeah. I like it. It's called CBD, which I'm a huge supporter of.
It has no THC in it.
No, not that one. I wish there wasn't an option for one of those, but that's next on my list.
Well, yeah.
The oil. A very good friend of mine came today. I'll show you the oil, shall I? Oh, hang on.
Oh, can I play while you're away?
No, wait, I'm not going anywhere. We've got a very good minion. Very good minion. Oh, and it's actually gone a bit hard because it's been in the cold box, the ice box. That's a fabulous thing, that is. But it needs that thing from that company or from another company to work.
Ooh. What are you doing?
And that, lady, is a tincture to help calm the nerves.
Is it like a
Bitter. Quite like a bitter cup of tea.
do you like your tinctures?
I've never made any. Yes, I don't mind having tinctures. Tissue salts. I was once quite ill and I went to a homeopath, and the story actually didn't end well. I did need things that looked like suppositories to take orally for an antibiotic. I was that sick. I had that bad a secondary infection. So yes. Oh goody! Look who's joined us. Pet Zoo Film Crew. Love it. The crew is also here, but we are at the moment occupied in cuddle time. Papa Zoe's hands are full, so we are watching. Fantastic. They're also in your neck of the woods. If you look at the comments.
I would love to, but I have absolutely no idea how to do all of that. Yes, I trust you. I will listen to you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know either. It's all, where's my chain? I'll start singing again. I better not start singing again. And I see Marika's here. What did she walk into?
Marika! Beautiful lady Marika. We do
yes,
love her.
isn't it fantastic? Yes, I hear Ruth couldn't stay long last night. She was feeling quite exhausted. And then woke up to start a new series. And then I over. Ha 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 ha.
I love your madness. I love your madness.
Oh, hiya, hiya, ha, Yes.
I'm sorry, but you.
I might have to go for a test where they stick something like this. Oh yeah, this one's more like it. Up the nostril. No, don't you dare spray me with a bottle. I already get lots of that. I've developed some sort of odd dryness in my epidermis. It's rather annoying. I have to keep layering on lots of lotions, lots of these creamy things. Yes. I don't know if I'm getting the latest chats, but what's the time now? Apparently the supreme ruler and leader is going to be announcing, everybody. I don't know much about earthling leaders. Well, besides me, Senator Claudette. But it's quite a load of horse manure, if you ask me. I can smell the stench a mile away. Absolutely horrid. Horrid. Look at it again. Look at that. Is that the species? Would that define the species? Does that give it a good, that's pretty much sums it up, yes?
Oh, yep, it definitely does sum it up. Wow.
It definitely.
We're ready to listen to the supreme leader and tell us what is going to happen for the next, 30 days?
I don't really. No. For what?
Probably
Why are we still listening? I don't understand. I don't see a pandemic anywhere. I expected my yucky neighbor from up the stairs to have gone long ago.
Your eyes are already going like, seriously, you don't understand that there's not a pandemic? There must be a pandemic somewhere.
I was started like that word sort of shake and start there. A what? But surely there should be more. I should be smelling things by now and then phoning. Hello?
No, you can't smell. Sorry. You can't smell and you can't taste.
Oh, right.
No tasting, no tasting, no smelling. No, none of that. No tasting, no smelling.
Speaking of buggered, I think there's an odor coming from above, somewhere, wafting down. Yes, I see. Go knock on the door for the 5th millionth time. dear Mr. Jiggins. Yeah, I think Mr. Jiggins snuffed it. Yeah, I think you better get someone over here right away. Quick. Righto. Jolly Roger. Over and out. Bye. I don't know how the thing... Right.
Well done. Well done.
Hope someone can find Mr. Jiggins. I don't want to see that.
I think Sherlock should be on the case.
Ah, good no. I haven't heard of him yet. I haven't been born for the last... I think I'm 500 years too early. Maybe more.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're still there in the Renaissance. Yeah.
I don't know which time I'm from. I just know that there's a lot more loincloth, and all the horses and cows and things have disappeared.
Why?
I don't see them in the pens anymore. You know, I used to walk sort of out the village, and you'd get old farmer Rebellious attending his cuckoos. You know, the cooks, the roosters, the chickens. Yes.
The slaves.
All of that. I'll tell Ronald. Yeah, I want. Yes, Ronald. Remember Ronald? Oh, look. Yes, you see, it lights up every time. But we need to draw other things on it. Do you think if I use it like this, I'll get some relief? Do you think now people will wake up and start to realize that we need to go back to where we were?
Yes, exactly.
Else you end up like me on a Saturday night.
I can hear it. I can.
It's a calling. It's a calling.
It's good.
It is. What you should be saying. Can you hear?
You're a siren.
Stop this control freak nonsense. I want to be free. And then I hear, oh, good heavens. Do I see the Queen? Oh, dear. No, not tonight, darling. Back in your cage! Immediately! All right. Tell you, they just come out all the time. Thinks he can walk around here just as he pleases. Bloody hell. All right. I think we do another 4 more minutes. At least you've entertained some of them. How much? 4 more. I don't know how much longer I can carry on this. It's kind of, and then we have to listen to that. Oh, my soul. No, I think I'll go on the telly. This thing's rather interesting. Shall we make a random call? Do you remember when you used to give me a number? I'll phone your friend. How about that?
No, don't do that. Don't phone a friend. Don't do that. No, you can't.
Hello?
Remember, you're underage.
Pet doggy parlor. You have an appointment to come and wash your poodle. Really? It's Mrs. McTavish, darling. Oh, really? Am I not on the list? But Frenchie needs her nails clipped. All right, then. That was the wrong number. So sorry. Cheerio. Oh dear, it keeps falling off the bloody thing here. That's a marvellous machine, that.
Really? Like a time machine? Like
Everyone looks...
once you can go on those, and one day you can teleport yourself as well to all these amazing places.
Apparently,
like
they've enough of everyone's special DNA material.
Time.
Yes.
Can you do that? What's this time like? Tell me about this time. What's happening now? Today. What's happening?
It's all gone. We've all gone a bit.
Has it?
I think so. I want to be able to.
Hasn't it always been strange? Hasn't it always been bizarre?
Correct. Like when you go to the school, you all sort of look the same and told you have to behave in the exact same way. And you have to like all the things everyone has to like all at the same time together. You have to
Like a
all be the
factory.
same.
Like factory workers.
Yes, well, I suppose, shame. And they work
Same
for what?
way.
For their money to be stolen. Yes, I hear a lot of that's happening. It's been happening for the last 24 years.
No,
And no one
not
seems to have
24
been
years,
done
like for a
about it.
lifetime, for our entire lifetime. But remember, we had to go back into the stages where before colonization,
All right, I'm listening.
before they ships out and the Spanish ships out, before civilization became anything, there were places that never had an order. It was just primitive and it was natural. It was a natural order.
Yes, and you got on with life.
And then remember also even when, like in the English times, when before King Arthur existed, it used to be a pagan society. And then the red coats came in and they said,
Christianity.
this is how we must be.
Yeah.
This is order. This is law. We have kings and queens.
And we collect taxes, more taxes.
Law and order is not natural. It needs to be controlled.
And ironically enough, nature is chaotic order, and it works beautifully.
Well, it's hard to try and make it like work beautifully if you let it happen, but yeah.
What do you mean, nature? Do you mean human nature? Do you mean nature? I think human race.
It's too late. It's too late. We have already tried to control it, so we can't go back. We can't go and go, oh, let nature happen, because nature cannot happen now. We've already had an influence and we already have an involvement in it. So we already need to say what needs to happen. So now it is a point where we have to say how things are done. And now it's like saying, do kings control it? Do queens control it? Do governments control it? Or who controls it? Right now we need to understand who's going to control.
And who are the
nature.
people in control? No, it's not nature. Not nature. But I'm sick of being controlled. I live in a free. Well, I don't really obey all those things, I must be honest, not to my full extent or that I'm mentally capable of doing. Unfortunately, I'm a social creature and I will not be caged. So.
Would you consider yourself to be the Mad Hatter, or would you consider yourself to be the Caterpillar?
Oh no, how about the Cheshire Cat?
Oh, love it. Even better. The invisible one. The one that comes and goes as she chooses.
Is the waiting and what's it? The waning and waiting of the moon. The waning of the moon. The waxing and waning of the moon.
Like a tide in the ocean. In and out. Never know when. But the moon controls that.
Ah.
The goddess or the sun.
I think I have chosen a name. I think I have chosen a name. I think my name shall be Luna.
Ooh, La Luna. Many a song has been sung to La Luna. Many a song. I can think of many beautiful songs.
I can think of a Dean Martin one coming to mind. With a glass of wine and a big slice of pizza pie.
Yes, I love that one. Like a big pizza pie, let's I love it. Yes, that's beautiful.
Righty. Yes. I don't normally stream an hour. But I think I've given some sort of edutainment and food for thought. And thank you so much for joining me. Hat. To you, milady. To you.
Okay, so now you must just tell me how to get off here because I don't know.
You're pushing it. Wait, oh, Clint, what?
I'm on the phone. Okay, so I will go this
Oh,
way.
you just carry on and Clint will end you. But yes, I think we'll say goodbye to everybody, shall we?
Yes, because, okay, yes, because we're going
So
to
I'm
go
going
listen
to
to
say,
the great singing. Thank you.
Thank you. Lovely seeing you, my dear. TTFN, everybody. Enjoy and do not obey.